guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, in whatever time and place you're watching us from. Welcome back to another episode of Life Prob. This is a channel where we inspire one life at a time. And this is the second episode of Girl Up. As you remember, Girl Up, we are girling up. On set today, I have a very special guest, and I know most of you, all of you, would love to hear her story. She's a breast cancer survivor, and she's here to tell her of her journey before, during, and after treatment. So I just like I would like to give her an opportunity to introduce herself. So, Veronica,
yes,
just give us a brief introduction of who you are.
Okay, my name is Veronica Nduta. I am born, bred, and currently living in Nakuru. Yes, I am an entrepreneur, and as you have said, I was diagnosed with cancer, stage 3B breast.
Stage 3B. So maybe you can tell us of your situation before the diagnosis. Like, how was life before cancer?
Okay, my life before cancer, I was just a normal girl. I remember I was an artist. I used to sing the rap music a lot. I was outgoing, concerts and all stuff. And then when cancer came, things changed.
And the cancer, when were you diagnosed and in which hospital?
At first, I was diagnosed at a different hospital, but the encounter wasn't that good because when I came in, they thought I had gone already through counseling. So I remember it was in April 2019. When I went to hospital, the doctor checked me and told me, now this is breast cancer stage 3B, right on my face.
Just like that?
Just like that, right on my face.
Oh, you have said there's a counseling that usually goes on, like the one for HIV?
Yes, for cancer, you know, most of the people believe that cancer is a death sentence. So you can't just tell someone on the face you have this. You have to take them through the process, explain to them what will happen, and then now you tell them. At some point, even people are not told. They are not told at all because of the shock.
Yeah. I know that because my grandma died of cancer, and we knew it very late because of that. So now you have been told that, you know, at your face, like you have cancer. What was what was your reaction, considering that you had not gone through counseling and it was the last thing maybe in your mind? How was it?
You know, at first I laughed. I thought the doctor was joking. So I laughed and told me, Doc, stop joking. And when I looked at his face, he was like, serious.
Dead serious.
Vero, you have cancer. This is not a joke. I remember I cried. You know, I'm that person who cries, but I don't produce a sound. So I just lied and I cried. But suddenly I remember the love of Jesus. And I remember I started singing. Even the doc was shocked because I started singing this song, Jesus, you love me too much, because I felt like, this guy must have loved me too much to come for me at this time of my life. And then now it's when I was sent for the checkups.
Oh, checkup.
Yeah.
Oh, allow me to take you back a little, Kiasi. You have said that you went to hospital. You went there for a breast cancer, like, you know, the checkup, or you went there for something else and then you were checked up for?
No, at first I developed a small pain. I went to the pharmacy. When I explained myself, they told me, no, this one you have to go for a certain checkup. When I came with the results, now it's when they sent me to that doctor. They knew he knows how to handle me. Yeah.
And it was on Oncology direct?
No, it was a private hospital.
Oh, private?
Yeah.
So you went there for screening, but not of cancer?
I just went for the reading of the results of the screening. Yeah.
Or reading?
I was already screened. This one, the
CT scan?
Not the
ultrasound.
CT scan. Yeah, ultrasound. Now they were to read for me what was on the ultrasound results.
Okay.
Yes.
And that is when the doctor said? The
doctor said that, and then he sent me to another hospital for now the checkup of the how will I put it? The real checkup, the one you will have to go, the CT scan.
Now.
With the CT scan and all the checkups. And when I went there, I never returned to the other hospital.
Oh, yeah.
I went direct. I remember it was PGH Nakuru. And when they checked the results, I remember they told me nothing. They just sent me direct to oncology.
Oncology, yeah.
At that point, I didn't know what oncology was. So me, I was just going to blockade.
Oh,
You
blockade.
get to blockade oncology.
Yeah. So, my viewers, if you don't know what oncology is, oncology is a sector of the hospital where it only deals with cancer patients and
Partly diabetes.
partly diabetics.
Yeah.
Okay. So now you are in the hospital. You are diagnosed with cancer.
Yeah, now I came to oncology. They told me this.
Yeah.
This one is cancer, but they never told me the staging.
Wow.
Remember that? So I asked, what next? They told me, now we will put you on chemo so that you can heal. And I remember I asked them, how long will this take? 5 years, 10 years? They told me, Vero, that should not bother you. You should live one day at a time. Because right now we are dealing with you right now. Once you move, the next day we don't know what's next. And I'm telling you, those words kept me going. And so we started chemo. First chemo was okay.
Yeah. So now this is chemo.
Yeah, now we are on the chemo.
You can briefly tell my viewers what chemo is. You know, some people think it's chemo, it's chemistry. You know.
Okay, chemo is medicine that is put on your body, but it's not like the normal medicine we are used to. You are given and then you swallow. You are put on drip. 3 types of medicines. First you start with water, and then medicine number 1. It's a whole drip. All of them are drip. So the first, the second, and the third, you spend like 8 hours seated
On the
being
drip.
dripped, and then you go for water.
For water.
So when you come out of there, the whole of your body is smelling medicine. You are carrying medicine, and they are strong. Yes.
So
that's
how was
chemo.
your chemo? Because I understand that different people handle chemotherapy differently.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I understand that there are people who still maintain their nails and hair. So how was your case?
For my case, I remember I was to go for 12 cycles. So the first one was okay. I was okay. I was even walking to town. But the second one, I woke up one day and I don't have hair on my head. Like I have these veins. So I'm like, everyone is looking at me and nobody wants to tell me what's going on.
So you said that you woke up like and you just found that you had no hair.
I had patches.
Patches.
And every time I could hold one, I would pull. Like, you know the way you pull the feathers of a chicken, out of hot water? Like that. So I'm pulling, I'm remaining with. So I had to pull all of them out.
You didn't go to a barber shop?
I went to a barber shop because there were some which were remaining. So I was looking funny. I had to slash it off and then figure out how I will look outside there.
And that's chemo.
That's chemo for you. And the nails turn black. Your veins are black. It's...
I know. So how did you deal with a bald head? Allow me to just use that word. A bald head and your nails.
Okay, I was that person who loved wigs.
Oh, wigs, yeah.
So I had to switch on to wigs. Even my neighbors didn't know quickly because I used to wear wigs. I remember even at some point in the hospital we were being given wigs.
Oh, free.
So you are just a wig person for one whole year.
Wow.
You're just a wig person.
Just wig.
Just wigs.
Okay, and you say that they were supposed to go for 12 cycles, 12 phases.
Yeah, I was supposed to go for 12 cycles, but on the third one, they found out that my cells, it's like they had died down. So I had to rush for surgery.
Oh, surgery.
So that the affected place can be first removed.
Okay.
So that the cells cannot transfer to the whole body. So we had to go for surgery. After surgery, I rested for 2 weeks. I came back for the 6 cycles of chemo.
Oh, 6 cycles.
Yeah.
And how long is one cycle?
You come after every 3 weeks.
After every 3 weeks?
After every 3 weeks, first cycle.
The
After
chemo.
every 3 weeks, chemo.
How long does one cycle take?
It takes, after every 3 weeks, you come for a cycle. So one cycle takes 3 weeks. If you take today, you stay for 3 weeks and then you come back.
3 weeks you come back.
So every month you're in hospital for a cycle.
For a cycle.
Yeah.
And you have said that it is draining on the body.
It is so draining. You are carrying, despite the chemo, you still have these other medicines like the ones for ulcers.
Oh yeah.
You still have other medicines that wake you up even at 3 a.m.
Get them.
At night. You take them. So your whole body, at times you even have relapses. You relapse, they call you, you can't answer. You have this feeling you don't feel like eating some foods. You're like a pregnant person. You don't want to see some people. You're like that. It drains you, it drains your brains. Counting that you're rejected with people now, you are not like a normal person, you get? Yeah.
In that situation of, you know, umegonjeka, you need to go to hospital. There are people, let's say kuna wenye wako home, you need meds, you need food, you know, kuna wenye wanafaa take care at home. Who are there? Who can you say were the closest? Who are there around to help you?
Naweza sema my family, my mom, sister and my brother, they stood with me 100%. That one I cannot forget. Madaktari, the doctors were like my friends.
Wow, PGH.
Yeah, wa PGH Nakuru walini hold like friends, not like doctors. Wow. And kulikuwa na marafiki zangu kadhaa, I remember Mike, Linda. There were a couple of friends when walinishikilia kabisa. And also Set Apart Foundation Ministry. Pia walinishikilia financially. I was drained. Kuna time nilikuwa na call out to friends, wanani help out, but mostly my family hawakuniacha.
Yeah.
Hawakuniacha.
Wow. That is nice. My grandma died of cancer, and most of the time it's me and my mom ndo tulikuwa tunamchunga home. Kuna times alikuwa anataka watu around, and there were those times but akakwandaka tu kuona watu. Was it the same for you, ama ulikuwa tu ndaka watu around you at all times?
Ilikuwa ina happen once because you know hiyo kitu it is psychologically. You are affected psychologically. Because kuna zile times unakutana na watu, they react negative. You tell someone, I have cancer, I need prayers, and then the first question wanakuuliza, utakufa. So like when you carry that, you feel like when you wako around na wewe wanakudanganya. You see, so you don't want to see them. And there kuna zile times zenye unasikia ulie but they don't want you to cry. Una get that pain. So at times I felt like sitaki mtu, I just want to be alone. Na hapo ndio nao wanapush, wanataka kukua na wewe. So I think that was psychologically, hiyo kitu inakuaffect mpaka psychologically.
Yeah. Umesema pia kwamba sasa ulikuwa unasema ati cancer is like a death sentence. Hiyo ni kama kitu wa the world inaona, but you yourself kuna kitu ilikuwa tu inakukeep motivated, and by the way you are a strong woman.
Thank God.
You are a strong woman. Ebu niambie nini ilikuwa na keep motivated, like you know there is life after cancer, you're a survivor.
Me, I stuck to the words of the Bible. Wow. You know that say that Jesus alipigwa viboko tupone.
Yeah.
You know when it came to the kinds of diseases haku specify. Cancer was not specifically kaweko kando. He said by his stripes we were healed. In fact it said we were healed. So kumbe tuliponanga in advance.
Yeah.
I kept on to that, and I remember nikibreak hiyo news tulikuwa na my mom. So he told me she asked me whose report will you believe?
Yeah, kuna the report of the doctors and the report of Jesus.
Mimi sasa niliremain na hiyo report ya by his stripes we were healed.
By his stripes you are healed.
Yeah.
And that kept you motivated.
That kept me going.
And I think that is what most people out there should embrace. Like these diseases like, you know, cancer, ukimwi, Ebola, corona pia, you know, imekuja. By his stripes we are healed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so tukuje back. Umediagnoziwa, now you know you have cancer. You have started the chemotherapy. Umesema chemotherapy, and then there's radiotherapy. What's the difference between the two?
Now with the radio you are inserted in a machine, and then the machine burns the cells zenye hazikuonekana. Umeget?
Okay.
But ni kitu ina take time, so kuna wenye uandikiwa 5 radiotherapy sessions. Mimi niliandikiwa 30. So
30.
like for 30 days I was going for for radio. Sasa inakuchoma tu gradually with time, ni kama unaona vile mtu choma na pasi so with time unaenda ukiungua until it peels off. By the time I was 25 I was feeling like giving up.
What? Inachoma ngozi like
inachoma ngozi but pole daily pole until sasa inaungua kabisa. You can't take it.
So the heat ni kama tule ya pasi mtu azichukua fanya.
Ni vile mtu azichukua kuwekea hivi. But ni kama kila siku anakuguzisha pole usikii.
Yeah. So ulikuwa na 30 sessions.
Nilikuwa na 30 sessions for 30 days in Nairobi.
Every day
I was commuting, and I remember I went alone because like everybody rejected me, so I had to take up a hostel. Unaget?
Yeah.
So I was commuting daily for 30 days.
Na kwa na mtu akukusaidia hata
sasa unajua niko kwa hostel watu watakaa wapi, so I had to go alone.
Yeah.
Nilikuwa na Kangara, I was commuting daily narudi na
which hospital?
Nairobi Hospital.
Nairobi Hospital. So ukamaliza uko radio?
Nikamaliza radio, nikarudi. And that's when waliangalia makaratasi zangu wakaniambia progress yenye umeenda nayo wacha tu tukuweke on normal pills. Tusiendelee na chemo and stuff. Sasa it's complete, you go, you will be coming after every 3 months.
Ulienda for 12 sessions?
12 sessions nilikuwa nishamaliza ndio niende radio.
12 sessions chemo.
So nilikuwa
30 sessions radio.
Nilikuwa nirudi kitu inaitwa Herceptin 18 sessions. Still bado iko na chemo ndani. So like they told me no.
Okay.
You, the way we are looking at you. Your case is closed.
It is going down gradually.
Your case
so is now you are on pills?
Yeah, ni kumeza tu.
Okay.
Ndio kuzuia wanasemanga most of the time kuna kitu inaitwa metastasis. When you have it ni kama unajua hiyo vile ina transfer.
Okay.
That thing vile ina transfer, so it can recur.
So umemaliza the 12 chemotherapy sessions, then the 30 radiotherapy sessions. My friend, today we are going to learn about these terms. Now uko kwa the normal pills. How am I izina sessions?
These pills unapatiwa pack ya 3 months so that after 3 months unakuja clinic. The aim of these pills ni kuzuia metastasis. Metastasis is a repetition of the disease. Umeget? Cause wanasema cancer iko na tendency ya kujirudia.
Yeah. So hiyo ina stop that.
Hiyo ina prevent. It's to help you to prevent isirudi, ni kama vaccine at some point.
Okay. Yeah. So and after that, voila, you are cancer free.
Now I only go for checkups every 3 months.
Checkups. Yes,
so plus the meds. Nimekuwa kama gari.
Nilikuwa na tu service.
Yeah.
So when did you discover that you are cancer free?
It was last year in May. That's when they told me now we will have to put you on daily pills because you are cancer free.
Ulifeel aje that, like, you know, you've gone through chemo, through radio, umesema unachoma kaa pasi, hair loss, makucha inakaa, you know, how was it? Like, you know, sahi umeambiwa na daktari you are cancer free.
Hata sahi nimeisikia. I remember I cried, you know, those tears of joy.
Yeah.
I cried, and I remember I knelt down and said, God, thank you. I think you're not done with me here. You're not yet done. I cried. I was so happy. Imagine I walked home.
From PGH?
From PGH, I walked home.
Wow.
I was happy.
From PGH.
As in the treatment is over. Everything is over. The financial strains are...
Yeah.
You know that kind of happiness.
Yeah. Plus the hair and the physical condition of your body. How was it when now cancer came to a stop?
Now when it came to a stop, my color began to come. Because I remember my nails were grey. Grey, totally grey. You could have think I have applied something. So I started slowly, my color became, I noticed the veins are not black. And now the hair, it grows like a baby hair. You know that?
Beautiful right now. Look at her hair.
My hair grew.
Hawezi sema ni mtu alikuwa bald at some point.
Nywele ilimea ikapita yenye ilikuwa. And I thank God.
Ilimea tu hivyo. Inakuja tu because inajua hapa chemo imeacha, radio imeacha.
kila kitu imeisha.
Now
unajua when they do chemo on you wanakuanga wakiua all cells.
All cells.
Not considering zenye ziko sawa na zenye ni zimekuwa affected. Now cells zako zikianza kugrow unakuja kama mtoto.
Kama mtoto tena.
That beauty.
Yeah, the beauty.
Don't ask now.
So wigs sahi hata hutaki maneno ya wigs sahi.
Hata weave.
Sahi ni braids.
Tucheze hapa kwa braids.
Sahi ni braids mako na blow dry.
See God now.
Yeah, it's God. It's God. So there was this screening to cut mwana posters imeshare and I also saw you shared it.
Yes, I was part of the team because I napenda kuadvocate watu waende mapema. Mine is a case of God's healing cause. Mimi nilikuwa stage 3B 60%. So you see nilikuwa naelekea 4. Kupona kwangu ilikuwa grace ya Mungu. But a lot of times tunaambia watu waende mapema stage 1 and 2 cause survival chances ziko high than 3 and 4. Unajua 3 and 4 imeadvance like imesamba sana kwa mwili.
3 and 4. Sasa kuna watu, acha tu niseme mimi ni mmoja wao. Kuna watu wakisikianga breast cancer and cervical cancer, they think it's a lot of procedure, very sensitive. Unaweza ambiaje watu kama hao? Very sensitive because na prostate pia ya men. You have to go and expose everything kwa mbele.
No, unajua madaktari wamesomea kuangalia hizi vitu and they are used to them. They don't fear you, right? Okay. So unaendanga tu unatoa and they watch. It is better unaenda unajua mapema. Vile tu nimesema the earlier you know, the higher your survival chances. Usiogope, watu wamepitia hapo. Tumepitia hapo. I am a very good example. Tumepitia na tumepona. Na usisikize negativity, always be on the positive side. Just like malaria sinaua. Na kuna wenye wana survive. Cancer is the same. Watu waache kusema kila mtu wa cancer anakufa.
Kabisa.
A lot of people wana survive. Yeah.
Go for checkups. Hata mimi nitakuja. Ulisema kuna screening next month probably?
Like kuna ile program ilikuwa imeenda on hold kidogo lakini wanarudisha ya every end of month.
Okay. So just guys stay tuned for that poster. Ikikuja ya PGH or anywhere. Ukisikia kama kuna screening anywhere, just go for it. As we wind up, ninaona kuna maridadi umebeba and hebu tuambie kidogo kuhusu hii kazi unafanya.
V is also an artist in general. Na napenda sana beadwork. Nilianza kufanya nikiwa mdogo sana. But professionally nilianza kitu 2016 and I have a brand inaitwa Bead Mavazi. Yeah, Bead Mavazi. We do all kinds of beadworks. Tunafanyanga bracelets. We do earrings. Today hatuna samples nyingi. Tunafanyanga belts, tiaras, steerings. That's Bead Mavazi for you.
Bead Mavazi.
You can
tukupate wapi? Watu wanataka hizi beads. And before that, tupate your final words kwanza, advice. A cancer patient mwenye amediagnoziwa sahi, mwenye ako on treatment, mwenye amemaliza ama mwenye anataka kwenda screen na anaogopa. Mwambie tu neno.
Okay, I would really want to tell them that cancer is not the end of you. Cancer is not the end of you. It could be the beginning of your blessing. Unajua, don't take the negative stories from other people. Listen to us. Tumekuwa through cancer. God is healing people. Believe in God 100%. I stood by God na alini heal. So I would really want to tell them that cancer inapona. Na life goes on. Usiangalie zile challenges zenye ulipitia. Things will change. Yes. And I would really, can I lead them with a song? Okay. Maisha haya utapita tu, hata hali ya sasa ni kwa muda tu. Ushindi wako ukaribu nawe, mtetezi wako yu hai, wewe hautabaki kama ulivyo, hautabaki kama ulivyo, ni mapito tu, hautabaki kama ulivyo, jua hautabaki kama ulivyo.
Wow. And aside from beating, you have a nice voice. Umesema ulikuwa una rap.
Nilikuwa na rap.
Hebu tupatie hizo ma hashtag, ma handles tuone penye
hizo handles. Bid Mavazi Kenya, you can find me there. V the Doctorate DJ, you can find me there.
Also DJ. Yep. Oh, yani huyu DJ Bid Mavazi, yani she's a counselor, bado anaimba,
an artist in general.
No, an artist in general. Yes. Yani, and you are so blessed. Acha tu nikwambie.
Amen.
You are a living testimony.
Yeah.
Of God's glory, of God's grace. Yani Mungu tu amekupatia neema. Thank you so much for kuja kwa show and encouraging someone. I know through this kuna mtu ame-encouragika huko nje.
Thank you so much.
And for the work you are doing at PGH, you are a volunteer, right?
Yeah, I volunteer at times. I counsel people. I'm not paid yet.
So this is a great work and I know kuna reward.
Amen.
For you.
Amen.
Yeah. My viewers, that's all for today. Thank you so much for tuning in to Girl Up Show. Thank you so much for tuning in to Girl Up Show. I hope you enjoyed this in this session. Hope ume-encouragika at some point. And venye amesema, the earlier you go for the screening, the earlier you know, and the higher your chances of survival. Go have your screening. Any type of cancer, na ujue it is not a death sentence. And finally, guys, usisahau kusubscribe. Subscribe to Life Pro. Share this video. Like it. Comment hapo chini. Tuambie your thoughts. Tuambie nini. Hebu tuambie kama utaenda screening kwanza. Alafu si unajua tu turn on the post notification kabisa. Na kama unataka tukupatie shout out in the next video, tuambie. Till next time, I have been your host, Mercy Jeb Koech. This is Girl Up Show. Till next time, bye-bye.